The Number Game, written by Tanveer D. Sheikh, published in the year 2008. Numbers are mind boggling. Numbers are fascinating. Numbers are startling and confusing at times too, but above all, numbers are a part of our daily life. You go out to purchase something, currency notes play a number game. You check the time in your wristwatch, its hands play the number game. You open a book to read, the pages play the number game. Also, if you need to make a call, it cannot be done, obviously, without numbers. So, in short, try to run away from them as much as you can. It becomes more difficult than easy all the time. Why science is more interesting than mathematics is because the former can explain why blue is blue, but the latter can never explain why 1 and 1 is 2. This reminds me of an incident when I was in the second standard. It is the time when kids are introduced to the basic number system and also when they are taught elementary addition and subtraction. Thank God. Multiplication and division came in late, or else at 23, I would have been still studying with 5-year-olds. It so happened that we were given some subtraction sums for homework. As it is clear by now, numbers and I never had an understanding of each other, and till date we do not share a cordial relationship. So, anyway, there was one sum where I got stuck up. It was difficult for me to subtract 0 from 9. So, mom explained it to me with the help of fingers. I fanned out the fingers of both my hands and got 9 fingers on them with my thumb touching the palm. Mom said, "Take away 0 from these 9 fingers." I looked at my fanned out fingers and said innocently, "Where do I get the 0 finger from? It is nowhere on my hand." And there was laughter for a long time. Even today, when the subject comes up of how intelligent my elder and younger sisters are at calculations, we always end up recalling this 9 minus 0 episode. So, now if they say 0 does not have any value, only if placed before a number, why did Mr. Aryabhatta introduce it to the world? Yesterday, I went to recharge my cell phone, running low on balance, and I said to the guy on the other side of the counter, 395 wala, handing him over a 500 rupee note. While he was making an entry and sending an SMS to the service provider, I was busy with some troublesome numbers in my head. So I will get back a 100 rupee note and a 5 rupee coin, I said, to which the man said surprisingly, "Excuse me?" And I figured out that I had become so calculative that I had done my simple mental arithmetic a bit louder than it should have been. Smiling at my own stupidity, I returned home. My younger sister, who is in the 10th standard, was studying geometry, asked me, "Can you tell me what is the Pythagoras theorem?" And I began recalling. Then I said with a feeling of superiority in my voice, It is the square of a side A plus the square of side B equal to the hypotenuse square. And she was taken aback. Why? Even I know a bit maths because Pythagoras' uncle, being such a great mathematician, was not very sure of numbers and used alphabets instead. I am always free to do that when I need to. More so, it was not enough for us that we are proving the already proved theorem over and over again as needed. And see the contradiction. He used alphabets in place of numbers, and Ekta Kapoor, the Sas Bahu soap baroness, uses numbers for alphabets. Though I am not a follower of numerology like her, I enjoy this game a lot and can sit hours on end writing in the numbers to alphabets long ways. Numbers are a grave problem for me, and so either keeping away from them or devising new methods to calculate them would be a few better options. So, if CAT can be 3120, can rupees 28 be rupees T-H? I am confused. Somehow, numbers and I don't get along too well. I just wish I could calculate numbers in terms of A's, B's, and C's and have a hassle free, number game free calculating system. Thank you very much. Numbers are mind boggling, numbers are fascinating, numbers are startling. Mind boggling means overwhelming. Fascinating means extremely interesting. Startling means very surprising. And see the contradiction. He used alphabets in place of numbers, and Ekta Kapoor, the Sas Bahu soap baroness, uses numbers for alphabets. Baroness means a rich lady belonging to nobility. Thank you very much.